The time is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you are around my age, so about 17, 18, 19 years old, and you're supposed to be go-getters, but you have such an abundance, such a high amount, or such a abundance of time on your hands, but you don't utilize any of it for your own benefit? I'm assuming it's a lot of you guys. It's not trying to shame on you at all whatsoever, but you need to realize one thing. When you're adolescent, or even if you're a young adult, perhaps you're in university or you're in secondary school or high school, whatever you call it, and you don't have any responsibilities just yet, which are going to start piling up when you're older, bear in mind. This is the ultimate, the best time for you to achieve your goals. Perhaps you have something stuck on your wall which says, by the end of 2026, I'm going to perhaps get the physique of my dreams, perhaps I'm going to make X amount of money from that business model I've been thinking about trying, but you haven't just achieved it just yet, just because that amygdala that you haven't trained yet is telling you just to perhaps do it tomorrow, perhaps to scroll on your phone just for a bit, get some leisure time before you try that business model that you've been wanting to try, and then before you know it, you go to sleep because you're so tired and knackered from a long day of work or a long day of school. You still have that small window of time for you to work on that thing you always wanted to. That's not going to be available when you're older, especially when you're working a 9 to 5 like most people are nowadays. You won't have the time to pursue what you want in life, perhaps to become the athlete that you want to be, or to become a millionaire, or just a competent business individual. That's going to go away when you're older. Especially because you're going to be plagued with working 40 hours every single week. Perhaps you'll have some time over the weekends for you to just do a bit of research of what you want to do in life, but when you're older, it's going to be a lot less than right now. When you're in education, you have a lot of holidays for you to just piss about and do what you want. Use that time, instead of messing about, for you to just put all your focus into something that won't feel good right now just because of the discipline that you need to pursue it, but it's going to compound into something that is going to yield massive results when you're older. Focus on that before you try anything. I'd say create a military style timetable for you to do the hard work that you don't feel like doing but you should be doing. Because if you feel that window of free time to do the hard work, instead of just scrolling on your phone or playing video games or just pissing about with your friends, you can gain a lot that previously would be a lot harder to gain when you're older because of that lack of time that you have. You're young, you're full of energy. You're a young individual, young man, young woman, whoever you are. Young, non-binary individual, because we're in 2026, so we're going to use they, them terms. You're a young individual. You have all that free time, free energy. You're full, you're zestful. Go for it, man. Be a go-getter. You only have one life. You might as well become the best man you want to be, or woman.